Okay, you can start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to P2 final, 10-meter ladies air pistol final today. This is Robert Ferenczak from Slovenia and this is...
Ferrol van Hoeven vanuit de Nederland.
So please excuse us for our bad accent sometimes, but we are trying and to show you our sport in best way we can. So welcome, and now we'll say hello in our native languages. Dobar dan, drage gledalke in gledalci, dobrodošli na finalu Pistolet za ženske.
Welkom op deze World Cup luchtpistool dames.
Okay, now we'll continue in English language so you don't get confused so much. We see 8 best shooter after the qualification in the finals hall are already setting for this final, and we had another qualification junior world record. It was equal, but again India is high now again, and again the junior world record for India in this, and it was set by Francis Rubina with 552 points.
Yes, it's a great achievement. Out of the 18 athletes who did qualification, 8 athletes end up in the final, and they are here to do their best, win the medal in this World Cup.
So we have still some time. So Farrell, you are the specialist. Can we say something about the position of the shooters? We can see so many different positions. We can see the Indian shooter standing, then we see Azerbaijani shooter sitting in the special chair, and we see some shooters in the wheelchair. So what is the main difference between that?
Okay, every athlete gets classified, and based on that classification, which is actually a medical examination of the capabilities of the athlete, it is allowed to have certain height of a backrest. If you look at the bib numbers that is on the back of the athlete, you can see a coding A, B, C, which actually refers to is the athlete allowed to use a backrest, yes or no, and which height. An A backrest, it's not allowed. A B backrest, then it's a lower backrest, and the C is the most highest backrest. Due to this classification, these athletes can compete in the same competition.
So our classification means that the athletes are classified, and regarding their disability, they have the same conditions for all. So with the classification, we want to make all athletes have the same condition, and nobody has advantage in front of each other. So we try to classify them so they all are the same and they have same possibility to have a medal at the end.
Right. So but beside the classification, that means that the athlete can choose on which height they want to sit. So some are in a wheelchair, some are on a regular chair, but they have to follow the classification code.
We can see an Italian shooter using a wheelchair, and there are also the rules, so they must not gain any advantage, they must not lean on the poles, they must not gain additional stability. And this is the jury job on the shooting range to check them, and if it's happening something wrong, they have to correct them.
Right. Up front of this final, there's a check on the pistols. We check the trigger weight, which is 500 grams. So to pull the trigger, the athlete needs to pull at least 500 grams.
Yes, and also we can speak something about the grips. The grips can be anatomical, but they cannot give additional support and they cannot go around the hand. So this is also checked before the finals.
Yes, all technical aspects of the athletes are checked up front of this final.
Now we see again a lot of people watching this final, and we see there's a good vibration in the finals hall. They're all happy. They want to cheer their athletes and they want to bring the best out to the world now.
So now we will start with the preparation and sighting time. In this period, the athletes is shooting shots and checking if everything, all the conditions to perform the highest score are idle.
we can see the start of the concentration. They are preparing, they're looking for the best position. You can see the movement of the body, so she wants to have a stable position, she wants to make her comfortable for that shooting. And here we can see something interesting. You can tell us more about that.
Athletes who wants to use a support stand, actually it's a device which is checked also to be stable. The athlete is allowed to use it, and it also helps the athlete to point the pistol in a safe direction during rest.
Yeah, but we also could see for the athletes who are using only one hand, we have a special device which is called the loading block, which prevents us to pistol falling down, and it holds the pistol while loading. So the loading block is practically second hand for the shooter who cannot use both hands together.
Right, that's correct. Okay, we see the first shots on the screen. So after the first shot, the athlete will correct himself a little bit to be in the right position. And those experienced athletes, they know exactly where and how to sit or stand to be on the right position towards the target.
They have 5 minutes for that. Sometimes they say it's too long time, sometimes it's too short, but everything they have to do it in 5 minutes. Because after 5 minutes, there will be presentation of them, and after that, the final restarts. If they set themselves up, okay, it's okay. If no, then they will have some troubles later.
Right. So some athletes have tricks. They have reference points in the shooting bench or something else to be sure that they get, after the presentation, get back in the right position.
Yeah, we can see some good shots. David shot 10.8 in sighting.
Right, look at this concentration. No movement of the face at all. After the presentation, we will start with 2 series of 5 shots in 250 seconds. These are the basic start of the finals. After these 2 series, the athletes know who will be in rank number 1, etc. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we will start with single shots on command, and after the first 2 single shots, the first athlete will be eliminated.
Yes, and after every second shot, the next lowest ranking athlete will go out. And now we can also speak something about the equipment. They are using different air pistols. Mainly we have 4 manufacturers who are providing them. So not everything is the same. They have different manufacturers of the pistols. Also the grips can be manufactured by other manufacturers, and they also can be done specially for the shooter to cope with their hand, with their body, so they can find that perfect position for a shot.
Yeah, there are all kinds of different variations. The weight of the pellet, the speed of the pellet can differ per brand. Also the grips, you can have a standard grip, but you could also have a special machined one, as long as it fits within the requirements of our rules.
Yes, and our rules are quite strict, so they have to be careful what they do with their equipment, because they have to pass the control. And also what is important, the equipment, some of the equipment is randomly checked after the competition, so if athletes fails the check after the competition, he's disqualified. So all the athletes want to make sure the equipment is inside the tolerances all the time, before competition, between the competition, and after competition also. Only 30 seconds more.
Okay, the signal of 30 seconds is given. That means that the athletes know that within 30 seconds stop is given. They are not allowed to fire after the word stop.
Yes.
Okay, they stop, insert the safety flag, waiting for the next commands of the CRO.
Yeah, it's 5 more seconds of sighting and we'll hear the command.
Stop. I load. Please lay down your pistols and turn to face the spectators.
So, you the audience, let them smile with your applause. The first
On the firing position A, it's Ozgan Aysel representing Turkey. Her biggest success was second place on the World Cup in United Arab Emirates in 2018.
We come to position B. She's representing Thailand. Châteauroux is her hometown. She's also professional.
Even during the presentation, you can see and can read on their face that they are concentrated with what is going on during this final.
Yeah, second position is Sampron Mongshiri from Thailand. But she's quite good. See, she's laughing,
Yeah.
she's happy, which is sometimes good sign and sometimes not.
No.
Will she be able to remain the concentration?
Okay, then we have Ina Luga.
Yeah, he won the silver medal in World Championship this year in Korea. So probably she has a quota now already.
Probably, I don't know from the top of my head.
Yeah. So
Okay,
fine
Christina, she has been shooting a lot of competitions, has experience. We will see what she's gonna do during this final.
position. Yeah. She was fifth on the Rio Paralympics with air pistol. So she has quite a lot of experience, and we'll see what she will do in this final.
Okay, next is from Great Britain, Issy Bailey.
She,
Oh yeah.
yeah, she's
You see, she's holding her arms. I think she's a little
she's
bit
a little
nervous.
bit nervous. Yes.
Yes.
I don't think she had a lot of finals before.
You see, she started laugh. She's
Yes.
enjoying this final.
Yeah,
Pretty
but-
sure.
Yeah, but she was at Rio Olympics in 2016, so she has some experience.
Her name, Issy Bailey.
Then we have from Italy,
Representing Italy.
Nadia Fario.
We can see by the pictures that she's using quite high stool.
Yes, she is classified as A, so she's not allowed during the shooting cycle. She's not allowed to lean against the backrest. So you will see some distance between her back and the backrest.
So as we mentioned before, classification A gives at least support to the athletes, and classification C gives the most.
So now we have our junior,
World-
Rabina Francis from India.
Yeah, she said the junior world. She equaled the junior world record today in the qualification, and her job is police officer, as we can hear now.
Her name, Elena Francis.
Okay. And Elena Terranova from Azerbaijan is the last athlete. You see, she has a low backrest.
Yeah, but she has quite some experience.
Oh yes,
So
she has been shooting within WSPS for a very long
And
time.
we can see some interesting. Her glasses, her second eye is only half covered.
Yeah, some athletes like to close their non-shooting eye. Others want to keep it open, but then block the vision of the
Yeah.
target. That gives them that the eye still receives light. Some have a benefit, some doesn't have a benefit.
Yeah. And the jury member in charge representing France is Francis Lapalude. And he will be in charge of this final. He will supervise it and
So we have a very nice finalists from different regions. I think we have the best on the
Yeah.
line right now.
yeah, the best 8 of this moment are here in the final now.
Take your position.
So now the athletes have 2 minutes to prepare themselves for the first series of 5 shots in this final.
Yes.
You see, they're looking at their feet, the position, checking, by raising their hand in line with the target. That gives them the first indication do I am in the right position?
Yes. Only 2 minutes to set them up. We can see some interesting techniques for setting them. And now the final will start in only 1 minute approximately, and the tension will start rising, the pressure, and the first series of 5 shots, and we will see who will gather together the best.
Yes, and you see that those who can, the non-shooting arm is they put their hand to fix their arm close to the body. That's the only stability they can gain, but they cannot gain artificial support if they are standing without a backrest.
Yes.
If you're using a backrest, however,
Yes.
you must use it as maximum as possible. And there are different kind of tricks to achieve that.
Yes. And also, they must not use non-shooting arm for holding to the part of the chair or anything to gain additional stability.
Right.
This is the job of the jury and range officers to check and prevent that while they are shooting.
Yes. So we're waiting for the first
Series to start, yes.
aiming exercises are allowed.
Yes. They want to prepare themselves. They probably visualize all shots in front of them while they're aiming, preparing their mind for the 5 shots in this first series.
Yes.
Sometimes 2 minutes are so long. Okay.
So the CRA has given the command load. Now the athletes can shoot 5 shots on their own timing. After 250 seconds, the CRA will say stop, and they are not allowed to shoot after stop. They get penalized if they do.
Yes. Let's see who will start the final first and who will start the best. First was Ozgan from Turkey.
Okay. We see that they still 2 are waiting for the first shot.
Yeah. Now Terranova only didn't start. And Liako with 10.5 was the best with her first shot. So she has started this final quite well. And also Fario with 10.3. They had a good start, but we also can see not so good starts.
Now, the nerves.
Yeah.
You see her face. She was really disappointed.
Yeah, she shot 8.0, her second shot. So whatever she done good in the first shot, she made it bad with her second. But Fario with 10.6, her second shot, she's getting in. She has 2 good 10s in the first 2 shots.
Perfect 2 shots.
Ozgan also seemed a little bit nervous. She wanted to shot her first shot, but she stopped. She will do it again.
If she is nervous, we can see it in the end of the
Yes.
pistol.
Yes,
You see that.
but her shot was quite good. It was
Yeah.
10.3, so she
So
has.
that will give her more confidence.
But Fario, first shot 10.6 again, so she has perfect start. She's grabbing that first place after first 3 shots.
Oh yeah, definitely. It all comes to the athlete because they're using high precision air pistols, which are very good machined.
Yeah. Oh, Fario after 3 10s now 8.4. She's not so happy, but we could see on our TV on our screen that it was shaky pistol before the shot.
Yes.
So
Let's see what our junior is doing.
yeah,
She still has a big spread
yeah.
on the low part of the target, but maybe she will come back. Okay, we see the nerves.
Yeah, the air pistol, when nerves get you, it's very hard. We'll see Fario now. Fario after 4 shots. No, she just aimed, prepared herself for the last shot in this series. But we can see she's nervous. She's looking for her position now. And now we'll see. Will she keep up or no?
You see the movement in the
Yeah.
pistol, right?
She's again too
again,
low, and one more 8 again in her target. So
Right. Let's see what David is doing. I think she's doing quite well. Even the spread is a little bit high and low.
yeah, but the direction of the shots is okay. So she just have to adjust the height
Right.
of her shooting.
You see?
Yes, she's done it. Terranova, she's the slowest in this final. I think she's the last one.
Yeah. We have to
So-
wait till the last shot.
Yeah. She also
Oh, you
looks,
see the nerves. The
Yeah.
pistol is moving. A 9.
but interesting to see is that he's right-handed and her aiming eye is left. So her position is a little bit different like normal pistol shooters because she has to set the
Yes.
direction of the sights also.
Right. But then you can see her position towards the target.
Yeah.
She is. Okay.
So we want to see the scoreboard now. Yes, we
Okay.
see.
we can-
Ozgan Aysel from Turkey is in the lead with 50.3. Second place, David Kristina with 48.8. And third place, Fario Nadia with 47.9.
And we have a tie at the last two positions between Issy Bailey and Rubina Francis.
Two youngest shooters are now in 7th and 8th position.
Right.
And they will have to get a grip and go harder in the finals to stay in this final.
Yeah, so the next two shots are critical. Who's going to be eliminated for the first?
Yes. This is our leader now, Ozgan Aysel from Turkey. It's the second series now. We were too fast. Ozgan is really strong, 10.4 again, so she's showing her strength now. But will she be able to overcome everything and to be able to shot good until the end of this final?
Right, we will wait for the next shot. The Italian is focused on what she's doing, but you can see the movement of the pistol.
Yeah, the
Perfectly.
small vibrations appear on her barrel.
Right. Sometimes you can see the heartbeat of the athlete.
And our junior Francis,
Well, she's focused.
she's focused. She's getting higher and higher now. You can see by the shots. And Bailey also 10.7, 10.8. So they're getting the grip of the final. Lyaku
Yeah.
from Ukraine. And Terranova.
Yes.
Now you can see the right hand, the left eye, and the rotation of position.
Right.
And Fario, she started very well with 3 10s and then a little bit more, but now she's getting together again.
Yeah, but if she stay in the 9,
Yeah,
then it will be okay.
yeah, because the pistol shooting, you have only one hand, you have 500 grams for triggering force.
Yes. And the pistol can weigh max 1.5 kilo.
Yeah, and it is hard to fire a very good shot. So if you keep
Okay.
in good 9, you're in
Yes.
all the time.
On the back of Terranova, you see this green tape. That is the maximum height of the backrest. So she still have some space with her backrest.
This was Thailand, Muxir.
Right.
And again, our junior, Francis.
Right. Okay, most of
Isaac
them
Bailey.
already. Oh, one already finished.
Yeah, Ozgan.
But you see, but the Oscan, the spread of the shots is
Yeah.
getting bigger. So maybe she is getting nervous.
Yeah.
After being the first, after the first 5 shots.
Okay, Fario again 8. She has a problems. I think those first 3 shots were quite too good, maybe. So she overstressed herself in this final, and now she has a problem to get back in that form.
But that's where our sport is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Yep.
to stay focused all the time. All 24 shots, you have to be 100% to be on the target, to be precise, to be calm, and to remain your nerves until the end.
Okay, David. You see, she really get close to the target. Now she's aiming.
But we
And
can,
she very quick pull the trigger
Yeah.
after she is in position.
yeah. But we can see Liaku now with 3 10s at the end, so she's also getting her together after 8 and a 9.
Yeah, she's very strong in pistol.
Yeah. So again, waiting for Terranova. She's the slowest shooter here in this final, and this is the last shot of 5-shot series. And 8.5. She's
Yeah, hopefully we get a shot that we can see that she's really on the timing. On every shot she takes her time, but it's really her timing that she is using all the 250 seconds, you see?
yes.
So we saw the second 5-shot series, and now we have a ranking in the lead, the first Isaac Oscar, and applause for her. 97 at 1 point, really good side.
We would like to announce you who is in the lead, but unfortunately, we
here
now we have the
results. Yes.
Ozgan is still in the lead. Second
Followed
place,
by
David,
Hungary,
and
and
third
I think
place.
is Irina from Ukraine at third place.
Yes, and then Fario, Terranova, Francis, Bailey, and Mungshiri from Thailand. So Bailey and Francis went higher, so they are not so in danger position. But now we start with single shots, and after second single shot,
Yes.
we will see who will be the athlete who will be eliminated with 8 position at his hands.
Mion Siri from Thailand, she is in the 8th position. She really has a challenge right now with these 2 final shots. Does she stay in the final, yes or no? Depends on her results, but also the results of the other 7 competitors.
Yeah. So we have young shooters fighting to stay in the final, and we have older shooters with more experience who are in the place for medals. And we'll see now 2 interesting duels in this final. Ozgan, she's the current leader. She looks now quite calm. Yeah, quite good shot. She's in the 9. She doesn't make big mistakes.
No.
So this is the way how to go through this final. Not making big mistakes, just hang out there in the center of the target and keep calm.
Yes. So some have the strategy, some doesn't have.
Yeah.
The fight for 8, and at the end of the list,
But now the next shot is very critical for who is going to be eliminated in this first elimination
Yes.
round.
We have Francis,
Oh.
Bailey, and Mungshiri, but she has 10 points behind. So
So-
Mungshiri probably made some big. Yes, she had a 0. She had a 0. 1 shot, she had a 0.
Too late.
So Mungshiri is waiting for a big mistake from Bailey or from Francis, so she can stay in the final, but it's not so big chance. So probably she will be the first one eliminated in this final.
Concentration. The aiming cycle. Getting under the target. And if you have the right position, then they start pulling the trigger.
It's all about the timing. You have to time your breathing, your hand, your trigger finger.
Look.
And
Perfect score.
10.9, yes. Very good shot. And Mungshiri, she knows she's out and she's laughing. She's in good mood now.
Even she did a 10.
Yeah.
first decision. The 8th place goes to
The shot with the 0.
someone, Monty, applause.
But okay, it's part of the learning process. You sometimes have to shot zeros also. You have to learn.
You never forget, huh?
Yes.
That is,
That is the
Athletes-
highest school for you.
it's the hard way to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, she's laughing.
Yeah.
She enjoyed the finals. 7 athletes are still in the finals.
Yeah.
And we have to wait for the two next shots, who's going to be eliminated.
Yes. This is Fario.
So they load after the command. That load.
Fario looks quite calm, but on the other hand, you can see tension on her face.
She's concentrated. You see, she has a aiming cycle. She's coming from below and stop under the target.
But good shot.
Perfect.
Good 10.
David. Oh, we're back here.
Yeah, we
She's
are with
finished.
Liako, with Irina. She also had her shot, but she doesn't look so
Okay.
satisfied. No, not happy face after the shot.
But she is making her plan for the next shot because that is still.
Yeah, she have to.
Oh
Yo,
yeah. Oh,
it was 7.
7.
That can explain look on her face now.
Yes.
And after next shot, it will be shot number 14, who will decide the 7th position. Now Bailey is on the 7th place. Francis is 2 points in front of her on the 6th place. So Bailey and Francis will fight after the next shot.
Now 2 shots, 2 points different in pistol is not that difficult to.
Or is it shot number 14? No. Now we have shot number 14.
Okay, we see. She's getting under the target. She's blinking her eyes to get the ideal vision.
Yeah. Ooh. Not so happy. David?
I see the nerves during this final is rising.
Yeah, and
People
David,
make mistakes.
David looks calm.
But you see the blush on our face, so
Yeah.
you know that.
So, Easy Bailey, 7th place, representing Great Britain. But it was her World Cup final, so one more step in her career now.
Right?
And 6th place now is Francis, and she have to take her place in this final and have to have 2 good shots to remain there. Otherwise, she will be ruled out.
Yes, we have now 6 athletes in the final, and we're waiting for the next command of the CRO.
This is Turkish shooter Ozgan Aysel.
So, with your applause, the first shot for the 6th.
Shot number 15.
Hello, my audience. Come on, yeah.
You can see the tension is rising. She's intense, really intense. We'll see what she will do now. She's quite quick in her firing procedure, so we can expect fast shot now. Yes, good 10. And David? I think David is current leader now.
He's aiming longer than before. Oh. Too long aiming can also have negative effects.
Yeah. She's still in the 9, but it's not. So Ozgan is again in the lead, 2nd place. David is 0.1 behind Ozgan on the 1st place, and 3rd place Liako is 2.4 behind 2nd. And then we have Fario, Terranova and Francis. And Francis now is in danger to be ruled out of the final. She has 1.2 behind the 5th place Terranova.
Yes, we're waiting for the next command. Okay. So now it's going to be critical who's going to stay in or who's going to be out of the final.
Yeah, Francis needs a good shot first.
Definitely.
She needs a good shot to remain in that final now.
She's concentrated. You see the blinking of the eye.
Average shot, we can say 9 point something.
100% concentration. Okay.
David,
Oh, she's losing points, so probably she will lose her position as second.
yeah. Now Ozgan can take a little bit more distance in her lead in front of them. And Terranova,
And we have the next decision. The sixth place goes to India. Moving on, Francis. Applause.
Francis is sixth now. She has done equal junior world record today, and now sixth place in the final.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's good support for next competitions.
Yes, we can expect in the future a lot of her.
Yeah, she can do well now. She has experience. She's gaining more experience. She showed us that she has the touch for it. So now she has just to repeat it.
Okay, look at the face of Oskan. She's 100% concentrated what's going on.
Yes.
Stop.
Okay, then they have 50 seconds to shoot. We will see what's going to happen. Oh, you see the movement.
But she's still in the
Still-
ninth. Yeah.
Still in the ninth. It's okay. Terranova, what are you doing? Ah, she needs to re-aim.
Yeah. The pressure. She's in the fifth position now,
Yeah.
and she must have two good shots to stay in the final. Otherwise, she will be next one who will going out of that final. Okay, high
So-
shot.
Yeah, if you need to re-aim, then your time is already gone. So
Yeah.
you are under time pressure.
But Liaku was 10.5, and now she's in second place. David is third. Ozgan leads with 1.4 in front of
Yes.
Liaku, and David is now on the third place, but only 0.4 behind second. And then we have a duel, Fario and Terranova. Difference between them is 1.6, and one more shot for Terranova to gain 1.6 against Fario.
I think she can do it. We'll
Yes.
see.
She can, but everything depends how Fario will shoot. If Fario shoots every
If she
shot,
shoots at 10, it's done. It's
Yeah.
done. She knows what she needs to achieve. We will see.
we will see if she can handle the pressure.
If she shoots a low 8,
Yeah. No.
no, this
Fario is
okay.
in, yes.
Fario is in, yes.
And the fifth place will go to Terranova.
Ah,
David is-
Christina gets a 10. So
she's moving back.
Back.
Terranova,
she takes her time.
yeah, she's the slowest in this final, as we could see until now. And movement, but okay.
But the 10 is not enough.
No, it's not good enough, so she's ruled out of this final.
90.4, but it was not good enough. The
Yeah.
Elena Terranova shot 90.9. That means the fifth place goes to Azerbaijan.
So now we have Ozgan is in the lead still, 1.7 behind her
Yes, now the best athletes are on
is Liako, I think, and
Yes.
third place is David.
So now we have 4 athletes. So who is going to be eliminated next
Yeah,
is besides the final 3.
yeah, it's two more shots. Two more shots will decide, and it's over pressure of the athletes because they know if they hold on to two more shots, they have a medal.
Yes, now these 2 shots are very critical.
your applause.
So we have to wait till Elena leaves the firing line, and then the zero will give the commands for the next shot.
Yes.
But this gives you the option to motivate you to more.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
So get an applause. Okay, now we're waiting for the 2 shots for place number 4.
Yeah. Two shots. Two shots will decide the medal winners and one who will go home without a medal. So it's additional pressure for the shooters.
Yes.
Ozgan in the lead currently. She looks calm, focused.
Yeah, I think she's aiming for a 10.
Yeah. But we can see some movement after the triggering, so maybe she has also feel the pressure she has, but Fario is back. Fario is now in the 10. It's her second 10 in the row.
That's good. She feels confident.
And David was shooting 10.7, so David and Ozgan should be close now.
Yeah, so it's getting more interesting what's going to happen in this last shot, who is going to be eliminated, and the other three are sure.
They have a medal.
Yes.
Yeah, Ozgan is in the lead, but David is only 0.3 behind her. And difference between Liako and Fario is 1.0. So one shot for Fario to overcome.
Oh, that's very nerving here.
Yeah.
We will see what's going to happen.
Yeah. Fario shot less shot 10.0 and Liako 9.9. If they repeat like that, Fario will be out. But now Fario wants to have good 10 and Liako wants to have also 10, so she can remain in that final.
Okay, now the start is given. The aiming cycle starts. You see, there's little movement, but she feels confident.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect shot.
Perfect shot. And Yaku, she's not happy. Now it's on Fario. We must see what Fario is doing. Liako shot 7. I think Liako is out of the final and she gets 4th place. The last shot.
She realized the last shot was too intense.
Yeah, too much pressure for her.
She is disappointed. You can see it on her face.
Yes, because she was shooting quite good all the final, and then one bad shot ruined her final, and she got a 4th place.
Yeah, she lost a lot of points with a 7.3.
But look at that, Fario shot 10.7. She showed her strength again. And
So now it's going to be interesting who is going to for bronze, because we have 0.5 difference.
Yeah, for the silver medal, because Ozgun now is in the lead for 2 points, but Fario and David are quite close and 2 more shots.
If Oskan doesn't make a failure, she stay in the first position.
Yeah,
But we will see what's going to happen.
yeah, 4 more shots to go. But I'm more interested, will Fario keep shooting very good like
Now the
she's
clapping
shooting?
will
Yeah.
start, so it gets more loud at the range. And I hope they have been training with this.
Ozgan is still in
Ozgan,
the 9.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
calm
okay.
down. Fario,
Fario gets
10,
closer.
4
Wow.
tens in a row now. She's
Perfect.
she's on the mood.
Let's see what David is in. 9.3.
9.3. Now I think Ozgan is in the lead. Fario should have a 2nd place and
Yeah,
David
they
3rd.
They get close, yes.
Yes.
But you see at the last 3 position, even the position can
Yes.
change due to the pressure.
Yeah.
She's thinking, what I'm going to do the next shot.
Yes.
If she keeps it, if Oskan keeps shooting 9s, it's a defensive strategy, but
Yeah.
she can win.
Yeah. Now we can see Fario in 2nd place, 1.6 behind 1st Ozgan. In 3rd place, David is only 0.3 behind Fario. So we must look Fario and David now. 0.3 between them, and Fario is on the move. 4-10 shots at the end, and David is in problems.
Right? We will see what is going to be the next shot.
Ozgan, yes.
Oskan, 9.8.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fario 10.0.
What
So David needs 10.4.
8.1. She
Out.
has the bronze medal. She is out.
Yes. But Fario is still on the mood, shooting 10s in a row, and Ozgan is defensive.
Right.
So if Ozgan makes small mistake and Fario keeps up in that tempo, Fario can catch Ozgan at the end.
She has 2 shots to go.
Yeah.
She can still win the gold medal.
Yes.
Okay, it takes a little time to move out of the field of play.
Yeah.
Okay, we see that David transfer to her wheelchair.
Okay. Fario, lady on the move. She is 1.4. It's not so much. And 2 shots. She can overcome. If Ozgan makes 1 mistake, Fario will get
If Fario
her.
is able to shoot at 10.9.
Yeah.
Wow, that's going to be interesting. Let's see what's happening.
Yes. We'll see. Will Ozgan take the pressure or she will lose it?
Okay, the audience starts clapping. They're speeding up, you know.
Yeah. And Ozgan
Oh,
is still there.
10.1.
10.1, yes.
Okay.
Now Fario needs a good shot.
10.7.
Whoa.
Oh. So now she get 0.6 closer.
Yes.
It's still possible.
Yes. Now it's the pressure.
This last shot it's critical.
Yeah,
It's make the decision. It's still open.
Yeah,
Who's
it's
gonna win this final?
Yeah, high pressure. Fario is on the move. 5, 6 tenths in a row. The last one, 10.7.
Wow, impressive.
And 0.8 difference between them. So now Ozgan must start shooting. Defensive tactics will not hold her in first position.
She needs a 10.2.
Yeah. Okay.
Then she is safe. But can Ozgan resist the pressure? Is he strong enough? We will see in a second.
Yeah. She needs a 10. If she wants to stay safe, she needs a 10.
Oh,
8.8.
8.8.
Yes,
Yes,
and Fario has it.
You see,
Yeah.
Fario won this final.
Yeah, Fario won.
Incredible,
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. Okay.
You see the reaction of the
Yeah.
coach.
Okay. Everybody in Italy is now happy. Fario is the winner after really good shooting.
All emotions is
Yes.
coming. This was a really
Yes.
impressive final.
Yes.
She did it.
A lot. And because remember, she started well. Then she started with 8, and then she had the pressure, and she coped. So this is the final. First place, Fario Nadia representing Italy. Second place, Ozgan Aysel representing Turkey. Third place, it was David Cristina representing Hungary. And this for this final, but we invite you for the next final, which will start at 17:45. It will be visual impaired standing final, and you, Farrell, will explain shortly what waits us for that final, please.
Yes, because the visually impaired athletes are for the first time in the WSPS World Cup here in France.
Yes. So join us back in visual impaired final at 17:45. Together will be Farrell and Robert. Thank you very much and see you at 17:45. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So the award ceremony will happen in a few seconds, and now we have to leave the 50-meter final warehouse. Ladies, enjoy the day and the award ceremony later.